In every village, there are stories that travel faster than the wind. But some truths wait quietly, blooming only when the season is right. This is the tale of a girl whose path was filled with thorns, yet whose smile could tame even the fiercest storm. Listen well. For you may see yourself in her steps, in the tranquil village of Arowolo, where dawn painted the horizon with golden blush and the air carried the songs of ancient birds, lived a young girl named Amira. Her skin shone like polished bronze under the morning sun, and her eyes sparkled with a kindness that could soften even the hardest of hearts. She was the only daughter of Chief Arowolo, a wealthy palm wine merchant. Respected and feared for his wisdom, after the death of her mother during childbirth, Amira was raised with love. But one rainy evening, fate arrived at her doorstep. Chief Arowolo returned from a distant village with a new wife, Ireti, and her daughter, Seyifunmi. Seyifunmi's beauty rivaled Amira's, but her heart was as crooked as a snake in the river. At first, Amira welcomed them with open arms, eager for sisterhood. But soon, the air in the house turned cold. Ireti's tongue dripped with subtle poison, and Seyifunmi's hands were quick with mischief, broken glass in sandals, pepper in sleeping eyes, cruel whispers to guests. Chief Arowolo's love for Amira withered under their lies. One morning, a trumpet echoed through Arowolo. A royal guard announced that Prince Adetala of Oibade Kingdom sought a bride, not chosen by beauty alone, but by character and heart. All noble families were summoned to a grand selection ball. Seyifunmi's greed burned in her eyes, while Amira's hopes dimmed when her gown was torn and her shoes destroyed. At the village stream, Amira met an old woman she had once helped. The woman gave her a silver thread and a needle, telling her to sew her gown. With each stitch, the cloth shimmered like moonlight. She placed golden sandals at Amira's feet and a dove-shaped comb in her hair, whispering, "Your soul will carry you farther than lies ever will." At the palace, all eyes were on Seyifunmi in her imported lace. But the prince's gaze fell on Amira, the girl who knelt to greet an old guard and laughed when a child spilled juice on her gown. When Amira spoke her truth, the hall fell silent. Lies crumbled, and the king decreed justice. Ireti and Seyifunmi faced shame, but Amira chose mercy. Under the blessing of both moon and sun, Amira became queen. Her reign was marked by grace and justice. Even Ireti and Seyifunmi began to change, learning the power of kindness. And so, the girl who walked through thorns became the rose that transformed the kingdom. And so, the girl they tried to bury grew into the rose that changed a kingdom. Her kindness outlived their envy, her mercy outshone their shame. Remember this, revenge may feel like power, but true power is rising above. For even among thorns, the rose still blooms.